An enemy that renders your visions useless. This forest holds many surprises. Not least creatures we've never seen before. And now we know there is another who can use the Monado.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet him.
So you weren't just having a sneaky nap then?
No!
I'm just saying. You and Dunban are the only ones I know that can wield the Monado. How would this guy know how?
Okay, locked and loaded. Everyone, stand back.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah, she's coming round. All thanks to our medic.
Are you okay?
Where am I?
Everything's fine. You're gonna be...
Get your hands off me!
Ah! Hey, watch it!
Forgive me. I did not mean to...
Sorry if we surprised you.
Are you the ones who helped me?
Well, something like that.
Excuse me. My name is Melia. Forgive my indiscretion. I have not had the pleasure of coming into contact with the male Homs.
Coming into contact?
Hey, Shulk, you're creeping this lady out.
Shut up, Ryan.
This large one is far worse.
Me?
Melia, is it? How did you get here then? What, is there no one with you?
I must apologize, but my situation does not concern you. And I shall not be divulging anything to common passers-by.
Duly noted, your ladyship. But if I were to be so bold, I'm guessing that you didn't come here alone. And you weren't just taking an afternoon nap.
And what, may I ask, are you doing here? It is rare to see Homs venture this deep into Machna Forest.
We're traveling to the head of the Bionis. We've got a long journey ahead of us.
The head of the Bionis?
We were just figuring out how to get there when we found you.
I see. Then permit me to return the favor by aiding you in your quest.
Really?
There is only one path to the head of the Bionis. It is the path that leads to Erith Sea.
So, this Erith Sea is at the head of the Bionis.
If you would be kind enough to escort me out of the forest, I will show you the way.
You do that? Thank you, Melia. I'm Shulk. Pleased to meet you.
Shulk? Ah, yes. Likewise.
She's a bit high and mighty. But she's a Homs too, right? Why is she here alone?
Ain't got a clue. Ask her yourself. I'm not good with her posh accent.
We shall travel to the Nopon village.
Nopon village? That's where we've been heading. We reckon it's our best chance of making it to the top.
Since inhabiting the region, the Nopon have been a great help. You can travel to Erith Sea from their village.
It's settled. We'll make our way to the Nopon village.
Very well. The Nopon inhabit a giant tree. If we follow this trail, we will be safe.
Or, if we go off the trail, we'll get some mighty fine experience. Also, Melia's in the party. And I don't even have to mention it. Anyone who's played this game or seen someone else play it, wink wink, knows how powerful Melia really is. And in fact, I'm going to have her in the party. I might even have Charlotte in the party, but you know what? Screw it. We're going to have Shul, Ryan, and Melia in the party. Actually, yeah, screw it. Yeah, we're fine with this. Melia is pretty much a hard hitter. And now they're mentioning spikes right here, so they can automatically deal damage and inflict debuffs on the party member in certain circumstances. So as you see, like the blue number that appears over the party, that's spike damage being dealt to us. So there's counter spikes, which pretty much happens whenever you attack them. Down spikes, which happen whenever you topple an enemy with that. And then there's ones where if you get too close, then yeah, they just inflict damage anyway. You could avoid these the spike damage by using either Monado Purge or crafting spike defense gems. Also, you could also neutralize spikes by inflicting daze on an enemy. So that's another useful thing for daze right there. Anyway, Melia, she is pretty much your magic attacker. She is your mage of this game. Because all her arts are pretty much ether based, and I'm going to get to explaining how they work right now. So she uses summons. She brings up summons, they grant buffs to your party, and then depending on how you use them, then you could use them to attack, and it's daytime. So let's try it out on these jungle quad wings. So let's try initiating a battle. So summon flare grants strength up to your allies, and once you use a summon, you could then automatically use, and then you could use her elemental discharge even though it's not fully used up. And why did you go all the way over there, guys? So then you could inflict blaze damage using summon flare. Summon bold grants ether up. And then if you use that, summon bolt is a really strong ether attack, so keep that in mind. And you could also use Shadow Stitch to inflict bind on an enemy, and it's pretty damn useful. Or you could also use Hypnotize. I'm actually going to use it on that one right there. And let's try to, and then you could even stack them up, so you could use ether up, then strength up, and depending on how you, and it's pretty much like a stack. And then once you use elemental discharge, you use summon flare first, and I'm put to sleep, and then follow it up with summon bolt. And this one also has that freaking, there you go. How about we slow you down for a bit? And we're all put to sleep. Son of a diddly. Maybe I should have had Charlotte in the party, because we're kind of getting our asses kicked by freaking quad wings. Shulk, you might want to wake us up. Thank you. Anyway, you could also tell what summons you have active right now by, like, seeing the thing over Melia's head. And since we have the chain attack going on right now, I'm going to use this. And, oh, right, Ryan's first. Okay, so I think we want to get him with this. There we go. And he almost has it. Damn it! That would have been nice. And thank you for that. And I think we could probably finish it off with Spear Break. This is one of her few physical attacks, so it's pretty useful right now. And you know what, while we're at it, Sword Drive, considering it's a single high power blow and it's going to get a 5-time multiplier. Sweet mother of God, yes. We just killed 2 with one freaking chain attack. Die! Die, people, die! Please, die. Anyway, we're gonna get some more on you, like that. Get some more damage on you. I know I probably should have just done it right now, used both of them at the same time, but you know what, we're gonna look slow on you, because we really don't want you attacking us whenever we can. And she also has this burst end, but that only comes to play once her, once her talent arc is completely filled up. We'll get to showing that off soon enough, and we already killed 3 quad wings. So yeah, if you use Melia right, you could kick so much freaking ass with her. It is just like freaking a joke how much ass you kick with her. And I'm just gonna use Summon Bolt, Summon Flare, get the ether up, get the strength up, gonna inflict slow on the little bastard, and then I'm gonna attack him with multiple magic attacks. Look at this. Thing is though, once you use her like discharge, that's what happens is like she loses those buffs. I think your whole party loses those buffs. So you kind of like don't want to be spamming it as much as you can. I mean, if you want to keep the ether up, then you want to try to do this and elemental discharge. Try to finish it off as much as you can. So when she has elemental discharge fully maxed out, or once it's filled up, I think she gets stronger ether attacks. And pretty much stronger in general, and she has access to Burst End, which is a very, very powerful art, which is why it's limited to only when Elemental Discharge is maxed. And right now I just maxed out just about everything she has except Spear Break and Burst End, and also I got it mixed up. Burst End just lowers physical and ether defense for all enemies, mostly ether defense. So then you could kick even more ass with her. So yeah, when it's this elemental discharge is dependent on the elemental, and when it's maxed, her element burst aura auto activates, and discharge damage is doubled. So when you use summon bolt and then do discharge when it's filled up, then it does double that damage. Look at that. So yeah, summon bolt increases ether by 20%, and then when you discharge it, it does that much damage. I've maxed it out to its maximum right now, and that's a lot. Imagine that doubled. My god. And then when you use summon flare, it increases the strength around for your party, and then when you discharge it, it does ether damage, and it inflicts blaze on the enemy for that many seconds. I think it's 20 all the way, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Obviously, hypnotize puts enemies to sleep. Spear break is just for physical attack, so just keep that in mind. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, it does inflict slow, so keep that in mind. Pretty useful. Shadow Stitch, which just inflicts bind on the enemy, pretty useful. And Burst End, which I already mentioned, decreases the defenses of the enemy. So overall, she's like Dunban, but magic-wise, and it's freaking awesome. And I'm just gonna keep showing it off, because honestly, I never really played as Melia my first time through, except for near the end for... Oh god. Just thinking about it pisses me off so much that I have to cough. Oh, look at that, level 30 Magna Ferris! Ha ha ha! Ah, hilarious. Okay, never mind, it just does it whenever they're near me, so great. And let's inflict some extra blaze damage on you. Okay, where are you even going? Dude. Slow down now. Slow the fuck down. There you go. Focus on me. Let's bind your ass, if possible. There we go. Sweet mother of crap, yes. Thing is though, she is very low on health. As you can see, she is about our level, but oh gosh, she is like really low in terms of health. Like 700 health behind Shulk and less than a third of, a little more than a third of Rhines, and I'm dead. Great. So yeah, might want to keep her back. Don't be like me and don't be a jackass and just attack willy-nilly, especially when they're right in front of you. So what a savage. My god. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, Ryan, you'll be fine.
I see life outside my world is not easy.
Cool. Let's keep this up. Let's not lose our heads, though.
I already kind of lost my head, Ryan, so you're kind of late there. So anyway, after that initial area where before we got Melia as a party member, it was pretty straightforward, but from here on out, there's going to be a lot of branching paths. Hopefully I even get to finding other stuff, and that's a Magna Ansel, Magna X. Great. Pretty much prehistoric versions of the enemies we've been facing up till now. Thing is though, they're a little tougher than I anticipated, so I don't think I'm going to be controlling as Melia, mainly because I'm not really used to her. So I think I'm actually going to switch over to either Rhine, or I think, you know what, I'm going to show off some other stuff. I don't even know. I should also mention that Charlotte is your pseudo magic attacker too, but she's more of the support type if you really need it. And yeah, these Magna X, they have freaking counterattack possible on them, so shit. Should probably use Tranquilizer, put it to sleep for a little bit. And I don't think we really need much healing, so I'm just gonna keep shooting at him. I'm not much of a fighter with Charlotte, but then again, I don't think anyone really is. She doesn't really have many options in terms of attack. She only has Metal Blast, Thunder Bullet. I'm not really sure about Tranquilizer doing any damage whatsoever, but she does get another one later on, which is very useful for finishing fights a little faster. Once you meet the conditions, obviously, but for now, I think she only has a maximum of 3 attacks total. The rest are just support arts and such, so keep that in mind. You know, I've been saying that a lot, and I don't even know what I mean by it. All I know, Charlotte, support. And she's wearing a thong. Who the fuck am I kidding? And now for the obligatory 2 women and 1 guy in a freaking battle. In a Plasma Danos and Inferno Danos. Alright, let's lure this guy over. So we don't really have to deal with him. Alright. And now let's fight. Thing is though, since Shulk is the only physical attacker, he's going to be drawing most of the freaking aggro. We can't afford Charlotte to take any hits, and Melia, well, she can't afford to take any hits at all, so I'm going to have to take all the damage for them all. Alright, let's try to purge it. I kind of doubt we could even... I can't even topple it, so why am I even using it? Oh, right, because it's awesome. So yeah, Shulk with 2 ladies on his side, pretty freaking... what's the word? Like, pretty hard implications, but not the best party for fighting. So you're going to have to not do that. As much as you would like all the ladies in the party, Shulk isn't exactly the best tank. Now let's see how different the Inferno Danos are. I'm assuming they're a little tougher. I am assuming that, but then again, it seems like electricity in this world is stronger than fire, if Melia's arts are any indication. And I wonder... You know what? No, I'm not going to do that, actually. Why bother wasting it? Come on! Okay, never mind. That'll do fine right there. Pretty much if you have no confidence in your abilities, you want to have Charlotte in the party. Like, if you really doubt that you can, like, survive battles by going in, like, all berserk state and whatnot. That's the best way I can explain it. Because that's pretty much the best way to explain it. It's just, like, if you like going in, like, guns blazing, and by guns I mean swords, ether rifles, and spears ablazing, then, yeah, go ahead, have Charlotte in the party. She'll heal you right up, you know, when she's not cooling down. And I'm seeing there's a heart-to-heart nearby, but I'm not sure where exactly. Is it even right here? Is it above us? I'm assuming it might be. I'm not sure. Why would they have one right in the middle of the area like this? Which is what I'm doubting. And another Magna Ensel right there. It's around our level, almost. It's like 2 above us, but still. Then I'm going to go a little more exploration and whatnot. Okay, never mind. Alright, so where are we headed? Honestly, I can't really remember right now. We're pretty much facing the same enemies, and I do want to get some experience in. There's going to be a lot to cut out. The Twisted Tree Gate. Oh, right, I remember this part. Pretty much what you want to do is take that freaking little lift going up, and then you want to just walk this bridge from the, like, toward the end, because from here on out, it's pretty easy. You see walkway there? If you want to go to Frontier Village, it's safe to go this way. Nopon never lies, so you can believe me. And he's not lying, because there's Terror or Lugas right here. They're around our level, but still, they're pretty freaking huge, and I'm pretty sure they could kick my ass if they wanted to. Not if I wanted to. Well, then again, if I did want them to kick my ass, I'm pretty sure they wanted, if I wanted to. Frontier Village is just up ahead. You see red light? Village just past there. Oh, I think, yeah, I see that red light. There it is. We're pretty much, like, right there, too, honestly. And I think there's, yep, Lakelet Mammoths, level 96. Yeah, they really don't want you going in that general area. You could climb down there if you want. I mean, there's some vines right there, but I'd rather not die and waste time having to come back to this landmark, you know?
This is the entrance to Frontier Village.
So this big tree is where the Nopon live.
Ah, Bird Lady. Welcome back, Bird Lady.
I wish to speak with the village chief. Will you permit us to enter?
My pleasure, my pleasure.
I shall take you to the village chief. Follow me.
Hum here!
Hum who? Hum who?
Hum everywhere. Me want touch hum.
Me want nibble hum. Hum taste pih. Hum scary. Ooh.
Nopon of Frontier Village. Melia Antigua has returned. I request an audience with your chief. Chief, will you hear my request?
Melia here. Bird lady here.
Melia back. Bird lady back.
Bird lady?
My dear Melia, it's good to see you again so soon. And you look so well. And what of your men?
They are at one with the Bionis. They sacrificed their lives so that I might escape. But this is not my reason for coming. These Homs need your help. Will you be so kind as to listen to their request?
What could a hum need of me?
They require safe passage to Erith Sea.
I see no reason to deny them. And Melia, what of you?
I have unfinished business in this region. Once these Homs are safely on their way, I shall be on mine as well.
That girl. Something's troubling her.
We found her half dead and all alone. But I don't suppose she'll tell us the reason anytime soon.
Maybe we can help. I'll go and talk to her.
So here we are at Frontier Village and the Sacred Altar. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh man, we found locations, landmarks everywhere. Jeez. So where exactly is Melia at? Oh, okay, she's a little higher up now. And thankfully I even managed to get on there. Kind of thought that I kind of missed the stairs. You know, that sort of thing. And they have weapon shop, armor shop all over the place right here. For now, though, let's just go talking to Melia. Yeah, Melia. What kind of name is that? And I think, yeah, it's pointing that shit's like upward, but considering this thing loops, we're not exactly quite there yet. Yep, she's right. I think she's like right there. So yeah, this is Frontier Village. All it is like really freaking tall tree, and it has heart to hearts right here. They had pollen works right here. Thing is though, where do I go? Did I loop? Oh, I looped around. What the hell? Oh right, it's like right there. I missed a little thing right here. Guess because of the pollen works. Then you just gotta climb your way up here, and I think she's still a little high up. Damn it. Ricky's house. Who the hell is Ricky? And should I even care?
I can feel the power.
I'm getting level ups just by going around this area. Finding all sorts of places without even trying. And there's quests all over the place right here too, but I think I'll get to accepting them in a little bit. You know, once we progress and we figure out what's wrong with Melia and such. Archaeology center right there.
I'm still good to go.
Jesus. It's kind of rare for me to say that it's awesome to actually be getting levels just by walking around and finding places. I'm not even trying. Look at this. I'm getting all this experience and stuff. And we're finally here. So let's go talking to her.
Melia, you're welcome to come with us. Is it true? Were you alone in the forest?
That thing must be stopped by my hand. This is my pledge to those that have died.
Is it wounded? I see. The Telethia is hurt and lies in rest, wounded by a girl.
Wounded by a girl? You don't mean you're going to fight the Telethia?
How do you know of the Telethia?
When I went to collect the ether crystals, some Telethia attacked me. I managed to destroy them and get away.
You defeated Telethia? are you? The Monado. So that sword can...
To tell the truth, they were the Telethia's spawn. Someone told me the primary Telethia is healing somewhere in the forest. It was you, wasn't it? You hurt the Telethia.
It...
Melia.
The Telethia escaped from our homeland, and I am tasked with killing it. It cannot remain free. For the sake of my people and the Nopon, it must be stopped.
Melia, we can help you defeat it if you like.
Out of pity?
No.
Why then?
It's just... I want...
Speak, Shulk, or I shall be forced to summon the Nopon chief to interpret for me.
I would like to help.
What could you possibly gain from aiding me?
I saw it. At the top of a black tower. You and I were fighting together. Fighting that faced Mechon. I also saw you fighting a huge Telethia.
It threw me the first time and all.
Forgive me, Shulk, but what are you talking about?
Shulk can see visions of the future.
See the future? And you expect me to believe this rubbish?
Believe what you want, lady. Same as I tell all the non-believers.
That'll be me then.
Oh, yeah. In any case, the only reason we got this far was because of Shulk's visions. If Shulk says he saw you in a vision, then you must be important to whatever happens next. And if you're tough enough to fight a face Mechon, you're all right in my book.
You've got my vote. A lady should not go unaccompanied onto the battlefield.
Excuse me? I am quite capable of dispatching the beast alone. I require no assistance of any kind.
My dear, I apologize, but I could not help overhearing. Their offer sounds quite reasonable. The danger extends much further than our small dwelling. Machna itself is at risk, and we shall provide you with the finest warrior of our clan.
Chief Dunga,
No need for thanks. He is the equal, if not better, of the Hom-Hom.
You do know we're listening?
The chosen Nopon hero will await you below. I shall go ahead and prepare him. Please, excuse me.
A Nopon hero? Now this I have to see.
Don't be like that. Let's meet him first.
Yes, let's meet him. And you know, we're gonna meet him the best way possible by jumping way the hell down here. You know, if I can not miss that thing, please don't miss it. Please don't miss it. Please don't miss it. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yay! I didn't die. Thank God. Oh, that would have been hilarious. I just landed right in the middle and I died, and then somehow the cutscene still happens. Anyway, just gonna make my way over here. You know, I probably could have found a better way to make my way over here. I think there could have been stairs right here. No, wait, never mind. Yep, I had to go around like that.
May I introduce Heropon Ricky!
Oh, that's whose house it was.
Watch out!
Get off me! To you!
Right in the... Take this, furball!
That's not good.
Heropon! Heropon! Fight back!
Heropon, chomp chomp. Heropon, go forth. Heropon, get up.
Heropon make Nopon proud!
Silence!
I introduce to you this year's legendary Heropon, Ricky!
I love that reaction from everyone.
New Hom-Hom friends, meet this year's legendary Heropon, Ricky. Ricky live to serve.
A Heropon, you say? Not sure where you'll come in handy, but the more the merrier. Shulk, are these Telethia as strong as they sound?
Yes, they're quick as lightning and can read your mind.
A mind-reading giant bird? No problem.
I can see their movement through the Monado, but even that's not enough to get the better of them.
And we're going up against the daddy version. No one blink for a second.
Okay.
Eyes wide open.
And don't forget that Melia is our only chance of making it to Erith Sea. If anything happens to our guide, it's on our heads. The Telethia is our target. But don't forget about the person standing next to you.
Dunban's right.
I am in your debt. My weaknesses are all too apparent.
No worries, Melia.
Ricky has been informed of the Dino Beast, what you refer to as the Telethia. Be safe, my hom-hom friends.
Ricky's friends, listen to Ricky. Dino Beast is big and scary. Friends, get ready. Friends, help Ricky get ready.
You want us to get equipment for you?
Ricky's friend, right? Hum clever. Friends meet Ricky when ready. Then, friends and Ricky leave together.
Big attitude for a furry footrest.
Dino Beast is big and scary.
Great. That'll come in handy.
Is it just me, or did we suddenly become Nopon mercenaries?
Dunban's just like, oh god, what have we done? So, we gotta go collecting stuff for Ricky. But you know what? I'll save that for another time. Next time on Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles, we're collecting equipment for this year's legendary Heropon. Oh god, see you guys then.